What was the mantra of the Khawarij? That the hukm is only for Allah. Look what they're calling to. That judgment is for Allah. Kalimatul haqq. The word is true. But they intend by it, as Ali bin Abi Talib said, nothing but batil. Even though the kalima itself, because what did the Khawarij say? Hukm is for Allah, hukm is for Allah, hukm is for Allah. But what they intend by that is nothing but falsehood. But this statement of theirs, that was followed up by innovations and misguidance, rebelling against the ruler, declaring Muslims to be kuffar, making the blood of the Muslims halal, just like the Khawarij today in Iraq and Syria, Daesh, the ISIS, and other than them, Nusra, the Nusra group likewise, Khawarij. All of these groups, my brothers and sisters, when you look at what they say, we want to establish the hudud of Allah. We want to establish the Dawla Islamiyah. We want to establish the Khilafah. And all that's doing by the means that they're using and the innovations that they're upon, is not bringing them closer to Allah, even though the words they are using are words that you and I recognize. Kitab, Sunnah, Allah, Hukum. The words we recognize, just like Ali radiallahu anhu recognized the words. The Hukum is for Allah only, they said. So Ali radiallahu anhu said, Kalimatul haqq. He said it is the kalima of truth. But they intend by that falsehood. So what does that increase them in? Does he bring them closer to Allah? It didn't, because the Prophet ﷺ said their salah compared to your salah. Their fasting compared to your fasting. Your fasting is nothing compared to your insignificant, looks insignificant. Their a'mal as compared to your a'mal. Their deeds compared to your deeds. Your deeds look like nothing. But they will still exit the religion like an arrow goes through its target. Why? Because bid'ah does not bring you closer to Allah. No matter how much you beautify it. It doesn't matter how much you chant. How much you claim. We are establishing Dawla Islamiyah, they say. Batil. They are establishing the manhaj of the Khawarij, their forefathers who killed Ali. These are the offspring of the Khawarij who killed Ali and Uthman. These are their latter day remnants. And their followers and their offspring. And they were better. Because the ibadah of those Khawarij in the past was better than the ibadah of these Khawarij today. When Abdullah ibn Abbas entered into their camp, he said that I saw marks upon their heads and calluses upon their hands, and their knees were scarred. Because of their ibadah, their eyes were sunken into their heads, because they were staying awake at night making ibadah. He said I could hear the humming like a beehive, because they were making dhikr. He didn't praise them once. Like that miskeen fool who debated that takfiri. And then they put it onto YouTube, claiming that he represents Salafiyah. He represents himself. He doesn't represent Salafiyah. Talking to a Khariji like this Khariji is some sort of man of Sunnah and a wali of Allah. May Allah give you Jannah. May Allah give you Firdaus. Prophet ﷺ said, Hum kilabun nar. He said, oh Shaykh Fulan. Oh Shaykh Fulan. Debating with him. You are my brother. Oh Shaykh, speak. And then they put the video on YouTube, Salafi debates at Takfiri. This is not the debating of the Salafis. These people are fools, subhanallah. Look what Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal said. وَتَرْكُ الْخُصُمَاتِ وَتَرْكُ الْجُلُوسِ مَا أَصْحَابِ الْأَهْوَاءِ. To abandon innovations and to abandon sitting with the people of desire. This man sat with him out of his arrogance and his pride. He did not represent Salafiyah. When Abdullah ibn Abbas entered amongst the Khawarij, he did not enter except to establish the hujjah upon them. Not to make friends with them. Not to make some sort of unity with them. To refute them and establish the hujjah so that they may return back to the truth. He said, I am Abdullah ibn Abbas. And I have come from the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, amongst whom the Quran was revealed. And I do not see a single one of them amongst you. There's no flattery in that speech. Where's the flattery? That's ta'an in them. And you're going to sit there like you find some of these fools today, sitting with the Takfiris, sitting with the supporters of ISIS, sitting with the Khawarij, my brother. These people have killed. And they continue killing in the middle of the lecture, as one of the brothers told me. He makes takfir of all of the rulers. And even after that he says, you're my brother. What do you mean you're my brother? You made takfir upon the ummah, made their blood halal. And their wives haram for them. And their rulership over the Muslims forbidden. Open their veins by killing them. This is what you've done. And he's still, you're talking to him as if he's one of you, and you, maybe you are the same. Allahu A'lam. Maybe his bidah is just slightly worse than yours. Allahu A'lam. And then the Takfiri said, this is a victory of us over this Salafi. Salafi. This Ghabi, Ahmaq, abandoned the Nusus of the Salaf and the books of the Salaf to go and debate with them. What, you think you're Ibn Abbas? You think that you're the likes of Ibn Abbas? Ahmed wouldn't talk to them. Who are you? When Ibn Abbas spoke to them, he spoke to them straight. What's your problem? After he'd finished with them, he left them. He didn't make friends with them. Rather, Ali radiallahu anhu after that went to war with them and slaughtered them. Look at these people today. This is the evil effects of innovation. They carry the burden of each other. So that it does not increase them except in bu'ad min Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قَدْ جَاءَهُ رَجُلٌ. A man came to him. فَقَالَ لَهُ يَا أَبَا حَمْزَةَ. He said to him, O Abu Hamza. He said, لَقِيتُ قَوْمًا يُكَذِّبُونَ بِالشَّفَاعَةِ وَالْعَذَابِ الْقَبْرِ. He said, I've come across a people who deny the intercession of Allah's Messenger Yawm al-Qiyamah. And they deny the punishment of the grave. He said, this is Anas ibn Malik said to him, أُولَٰئِكَ الْكَذَّابُونَ. He said, those people, they are liars. فَلَا تُجَالِسْهُمْ. Don't sit with them. Don't sit in their gatherings. This is Anas ibn Malik. You think you're better than Anas ibn Malik? You want to sit with them and debate with them? Abdullah ibn Abbas. Abdullah ibn Abbas, he said, do not sit with the people of desires. For indeed, sitting with them is a cause of the sickness of the hearts. Is a cause of sickness of the hearts. This is how the Salaf were. We don't sit with them and debate with them. So that now you give them 10 minutes to speak their batil, and then you speak for 10 minutes, claiming that you're upon the haqq. Then you give them a platform for 10 minutes. And then you put it on YouTube. This is not for you. This is for the likes of Ibn Taymiyyah. This is for the likes of Al-Albani. This is for the likes of the A'imma of Al-Islam. Not for people like you, you fool. That you have now denigrated Ahlul Sunnah by claiming that you are representing them, that you will debate them, and you will bring the books and so on. And then you smile in his face, and you are cordial with him, and you call him Shaykh, and you honor him. This is the Salaf. You remember the narration of Abu Umama al-Bahili yesterday? When he saw them dead, he saw them beheaded, the Khawarij, and he saw their heads stuck upon stakes on the road into the mosque in Damascus in the time of the Sahaba radiallahu anhum. And he looked at them. And what did he do? He cried. He said, because they used to be from Islam. And then he said, Kilabu Jahannam. Kilabu Jahannam. When Abdullah ibn Mas'ud walked into the masjid, was he cordial with them? Was he nice to them? He said, what are you doing? I am Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. Who was with him? Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. 2 Sahaba. What did one say? Abdullah ibn Mas'ud said to them, what are you doing? They said, we're making dhikr. What are we doing? We're just making dhikr. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. They were doing better than what the Sufis do today. Because the Sufis, they don't even make dhikr. They say, Allah, 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 Allah. Right? And they become high on the oxygen that they're breathing in. That's what the Sufis do. These were actually doing better than that. But it was still a bid'ah. So what did Abdullah ibn Mas'ud say? O Ummah of Muhammad, how quickly you have run to your destruction. We only intended good. He said, how many people intend good but they never reach it? He said, I heard the messenger say that there will come a group of people, they will recite the Quran, and it will not go beyond their collarbones, it will not enter their hearts. And I fear that you are from them. This was the answer of Ibn Mas'ud. Cordial. Told them. Doesn't mean that he was rude to them. Doesn't mean he was screaming at them. He wasn't. But he told them the haqq. You want to take it? Here's the sunnah. You don't want to take it? Yawm al-Qiyamah. You face the consequences. All the job of Ahlul Sunnah is give him. Here's the kalam of Al-Albani. Here's the kalam of Bin Baz. You have no ulama with you. You Khawarij. You don't have a single alim. All your ulama have sold out. One of them now claims that he worked for the MI5. The one in New York was in Abu Hamza, Hook. Standing up in court, don't put me in prison. I used to work for MI5. Can you imagine what's going through the brain of every Khariji Takfiri who has been following this shaitan? For the last 20 years, he confesses now. Abu Qatada. Look at him in Jordan now. I free myself from Daesh. I free myself from ISIS. What they're doing is haram. And now there's where's your ulama? Even those that you claimed your ulama now work for MI5. Who are your ulama? No ulama. You want ours? Where do you want me to begin? Which century do you want me to begin? Who do you have? Who are your ulama that are alive and living? We will name you ours, you name me yours. Look what Allah's Messenger said. لا تزال طائفة من أمتي ظاهرين على الحق. That there will never cease to be a group from my ummah manifest, ظاهرين على الحق. Upon the truth they are manifest and not hidden. Our ulama are not. If you name them, everyone knows them. Say the word Rabi', they will know him. Our ulama ظاهرين, alhamdulillah, not hidden. Name them, they say Abu Fulan al-Libi. Abu who? He says Abu Abdullah al-Libi. He said, well, that narrows it down to about 250,000 of them. Which Abu Abdullah? Sheikh Abu Abdullah al-Libi. Which? Who are you talking about? And Fulan al-Musri. And who are they? No one knows them. Because they have no ulama. They have no ilm. Just like Abdullah ibn Abbas, why did he say to them, I have come from a group of people amongst whom the revelation was sent? Meaning, I have come from ulama. Ulama, I have come from, and I don't see any amongst you. Because they had no ulama, Khawarij. From that day till this, they have no ulama. Debate what? You don't even have no ulama. Why? On what basis are you speaking? You are alim? You're sitting there with a leather jacket and jeans on what? What? Alim? Alim? Ahlul Sunnah, alhamdulillah, we have ulama. Look what Barbahari said. They said, no, but you can't quote ulama. We can't quote ulama. When Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari, when he came to Barbahari, Imam Barbahari, who cares if he has followers or don't? Everyone knew Barbahari, Imam. When Imam al-Barbahari was giving a dars in the early years in Baghdad, he sneezed. And people from the other side of Baghdad said, Yarhamakallah. Because the rows of people sitting in his durus stretched from one side of Baghdad to the other side of Baghdad. It woke up the governor. Because if a person, everyone says, Yarhamakallah, look what's happened. But then, when Ahlul Bidah plotted against him, he went into hiding. And he died alone. But Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari came to him. Abu al-Hasan al-Ash'ari was Mu'tazili, Kullabi. Then he left that. So then he came to make bayan. But he had something with him that remained of some of the innovations of the Kullabiyya. So he came to Barbahari. Look what Barbahari said to him. He said to Abu, Ya Aba Muhammad, do you not see that I have left Juba'i, that meaning the ideas of Juba'i, and I've refuted Juba'i, and I've refuted the Mu'tazila, and I've written such and such a book. So Barbahari turned his back upon him. He said, I don't know what you're talking about. As for me, as for us, we are upon the aqeedah of Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Wallahi, that's what we say. You Khawarij, we don't know what you're talking. As for us, we are upon the aqeedah of Bin Baz, Ibn Uthaymeen, Al-Albani, Rabi al-Madkhali, Fawzan, Al-Luhaydan. This is us. You like it, you like it. You don't like it, there's the door. This is our way, ya ikhwan. We're not shy. You think they were shy in the time of Ahmed? They were not shy. Don't be weakened and don't feel weakened. Speak the haqq. Don't feel weakened by them. Well, if I say Sheikh Rabi, he's going to be scared. Don't be afraid. Say Ahmad ibn Hanbal, say Ibn Taymiyyah, say Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab. Anyone who comes to you, this is those Khawarij, tell them. In fact, walk away from them. Don't even. Like Sheikh Abdul Aziz bin Baz said, he said, don't give them salam even. That's what he said, right? That they are the brothers of shaitan. They are the ikhwanu shayateen. They are the brothers of the devils. He said, if they give you salam, don't return the salam. They make the blood of the Muslims halal. What? It's okay to give him salam? May Allah give you Jannah. This is what this fool says on the video. May Allah give you Jannah. May Allah bless you, ya akhi, ya sheikh. You're saying this to him, and what does he hold? He holds that what ISIS are doing. Killing women, children, young, old. In that land, it's all good. It's good because it's someone else's mother they're killing and not yours? That's why it's good? So now he's your brother. They are not our brothers, they are the ikhwanu shayateen. Bin Baz was speaking the truth. These are our ulama. Because the messenger said, hum kilabun nar. The messenger said they will exit the religion just like an arrow goes through its target. These are words of Rasulullah. This is the understanding of the ulama. Don't feel shy, ya ikhwan. It doesn't mean that you are rude to the jahil. No, we are not rude. We are not rude. It doesn't mean that the one who doesn't know and he's sincerely seeking, you're not rude to him. You explain to him. But as for the heads of them, the only thing that they should see from you is your back as you walk away. There is nothing to fear, ya ikhwan. Look how much killing and murder they have done. And now you're debating with a man who holds that this man must be given the bay'ah. That he has the khilafah. This shaitan, khariji. You know the Khawarij, some of the ulama of the Salaf declared them to be kuffar. You know that, right? I went to Sheikh Muhammad ibn Hadi this time around. I said, Ya Sheikh, the kuffar are bombing Daesh. He said, well, some of the Salaf held them to be kuffar, so it's kuffar killing kuffar. Because Sheikh bin Baz inclined towards that. Sheikh bin Baz inclined, many of the Salaf inclined towards that. Why? Because they make istihlal of the dima al-Muslimin. They make halal the blood of the Muslims. They are saying that by killing a Muslim, I am coming closer to Allah. And Allah has made halal for me the blood of a Muslim. That's what they hold. A man takes shahada in front of them, a Christian, they put a bullet in his head. They made halal his blood for the deen. They believe that putting a bullet in the head of the one who just said La ilaha illallah is from the deen of Islam. These shayateen, you're going to sit and debate with them. And you're not even establishing the Iqamatul Hujjah, you get defeated. But of course you will say, I beat him, I beat him. So why are they promoting the video on their websites? Because you're a fool. And you don't know, and you think you know. But you don't know. And you've damaged the da'wah. But alhamdulillah, you've damaged your da'wah. Because you had nothing to do with us. Because last year you were refuting Maktabat Salafiyya. So alhamdulillah, even they will know you are not with us. Walillahi alhamd. Salafiyya is free from you. Jazakumullahu khairan.